Yeah.
How was your trip been? What transpired?
Oh, we had a bit of an adventure. It all started with overrunning our turn off by about an hour, and then myself ignoring the warning low on AdBlue signs until it was too late for us to go to any gas stations that sold AdBlue because it was like 10 o'clock at night. But we had passed the Fox truck and a light bulb went off, and I was like, oh, I'll try to get hold of Jules and ask if they have AdBlue. And thankfully we had some hose, Walker had the mechanical know-how, and Fox had the AdBlue, and then with some Kiwi ingenuity and a long snake siphon, we managed to get about 3 litres of AdBlue out of the Fox truck.
Oh, yeah, we're on. We're on!
And we both made it to Andorra.
Yes. Yeah, what's it taste like?
Well, it's so yuck. I imagine it's what urine tastes like. It like smells like it. But luckily Taj gave us some sparkling water and some lollies to get the taste out of our mouth once we'd finished the job. So yeah, thanks Fox. They saved the day.
Washed the truck. It was pretty grotty after a 20-hour drive, so yeah, we gave the truck a wash so it looks nice, and now we are making our way up the hill to the pit setup, which is at the top of the gondola instead of the bottom of the gondola for a change, which is always a bit weird.
Do you want to explain the rad project you're working on?
Oh yeah, a little bit. Like, we're working on some trail bike / enduro stuff. Has nothing to do with downhill, but Eddie's here, so he does both events, and it makes it easy enough on his off days. Like today is just setup, and he'll want to ride, so he can give us some feedback, and then tomorrow's track walk, and he'll probably do a little spin after that. Just convenient way to get some testing done during the season that doesn't apply to downhill.
Why do we have an additional member of the Fox team here?
Who knows? I think somebody was looking at the budget and they're like, you guys don't spend nearly enough money. Let's fly Evan out.
Hi, Evan.
Hey.
Haven't seen you since 2020 in DIALED.
I know. It's good to be back.
Yeah, do you want to just reintroduce who you are and what you do?
Sure. My name's Evan. I've been with Fox for 3 years. I'm a design engineer in the mechatronics group. I'm here mostly to bother Jordy.
Evan's the guy that kind of designed this project, or one of the guys. So yeah, that's why he's here, because I don't know anything about it.
So we just handed off some product. Folks are going to go ride today and get some feedback tomorrow, and we'll touch base then, see where to go from there.
Is this rolling out to many athletes currently?
No. Just Jesse right now, because it worked out timing wise. So that's kind of how we're doing this, is like wherever somebody is that we can get to easily, we'll do that, because it is brand new and we just need some feedback.
So the idea is that we are getting folks set up with this new thing ahead of the EWS in Whistler, and this is just kind of to give them time to get used to everything, get their settings figured out, get a tune that makes sense, so that by the time they're racing there, they're totally familiar with everything, and they can hopefully show us what they can do with it.
I guess we kind of missed pit setup, huh?
Yeah. Where did you go?
We were stuck
We
at
had a
Pivot.
3-course lunch.
You had a 3-course lunch?
We were at Pivot.
We were at Pivot.
Ah, Pivot.
It was good to be at Pivot.
Yeah. Do you have any more questions, guys?
Yeah, how did setup go? Apparently fast.
Yeah, it was good. We were a bit worried. We got here and they're like, oh, you can't go that way, there's a low bridge, so you have to go in this way. We were like, well, then we're facing the wrong way. Is there space to turn? No, not really. There's not much space. But then we got here and it turns out there was heaps of space, and Taj did a nice 3-pointer around and got her parked up, and then setup was easy.
And what's the deal with where the pits are and where the track is?
I don't know yet. That's a good question.
No idea yet.
So we're set up like Andorra in the past, which is pits at the top. Track used to go down right into town. Now that doesn't happen.
I don't think the gondola here is the gondola for the downhill track anymore. I think it's over there somewhere. So
We're still set up at the top, but turns out the downhill track's on another top, and the finish is in the middle of nowhere. So sounds like for elite teams, they have a second pop-up tent set up down at the finish line, and then you're able to shuttle back and forth a little bit. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it. It's not as critical, but we won't be able to make any tuning or adjustments unless we're down at the bottom, because I don't know yet, but it looks like a 20-minute pedal to get from the bottom of the track to here. So nobody's gonna do that unless there's some complete catastrophe, but barring that, we're gonna have to be at the bottom of the track, so we'll have to split up.
it's all a bit disorientating, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. We found our spot, we're set up, we're ready to service loads of forks and chocks tomorrow. If anybody can find us, I guess we'll wait and see.
This is one of those situations where it's pretty nice being a video guy rather than any other job role, because even though the pit location might not be ideal, it is absolutely beautiful having the pits at the top of the mountain. You just have 360 views. I guess we still don't know exactly where the track is or how we get to it, but we'll definitely have to find out tomorrow for track walk day. So I guess we'll see you then.